Ahoy mates, I am the River Pirate, and I'm forgetting something. Hold on a second. That's better. I am the River Pirate. Welcome to my channel, the River Pirate 13. Please stab that subscribe button. Today we're going to sample a rum straight out of Rhode Island. It's called Thomas II Rum. And what shall we drink to? Let's drink to the rum history of Rhode Island. Shavar. Welcome back, mates. Again, thank you for joining me today to do this rum review of Thomas II Rum, straight out of Rhode Island. But first, the question is, who was Thomas II? I'll tell you who he was. He was best friends with Henry Avery. Oh, you should have seen those two. Oh, the parties they threw. Anyways, Thomas II was born around 1649. And unfortunately, in September of 1695, Thomas II was literally cut in two by a cannonball. Oh, that must have hurt. Long story short, he's most known for developing the Pirate Round, which was a sea route that took him into the Indian Ocean and back into the Atlantic. So, that's who he was. Yeah, that's very interesting. One thing about Thomas II is that his flag had a scimitar sword on it. Flag like this one. So, this kind of tells me, if you look at the flag, kind of tells you what part of the world he was hunting prey. So an Arabian scimitar is on his pirate flag. So that's a little bit about Thomas II. Now let's talk about the rum. This particular one is 42% alcohol, 84 proof. It's distilled in Newport, Rhode Island. If you didn't know this, Newport, Rhode Island has a rum history that's unprecedented. It was once the rum capital of the world. And that was in 1769, and they had 22 distilleries. It shouldn't have been called Rhode Island. They should have called it Rum Island. Oh, man, that's a lot of rum going on. Anyways, this rum here, I picked it up for about, I think it's just a little over $30. You really can't see on the bottle on the outside, but it's the pirate flag for this pirate, which has the scimitar with the arm holding the scimitar sword. So, all right, let's find out what this rum's all about. You can see it has like a regular label thing that you pull around this wax. The wax reminds me a lot of, I don't know, kind of a old school type of sealing a bottle, which I think is kind of nice. I'll put that off to the side. And then let's take the top off of this. Oh, it's a cork. It's a plastic cork, but the thought counts. Kind of wish it was a real cork, but that's okay. Alright, let's pour this rum. Now, I do want to point out to my followers on YouTube that I did buy one of these glasses that seems to be all the rage with rum reviewers to I don't know, to smell it. So I'm going to use this one because I'm just curious. I don't really use this, but what the heck. Alright, so let's pour some in there. Put it right here. Alright, let's bring it up to the camera. It's a very pretty darker rum. It's got a nice, I don't know, like a dark, almost like a dark orange to the color. It's very, very nice looking rum. Alright, and I'm going to do the sniff test as some of my fellow rum reviewers do with these glasses. Well, I do smell molasses. I do smell almost like an oaky, almost like a bourbon smell to it. And a little bit of a, maybe an apricot fruit smell to it. Yeah. Yeah. I like the smell of it. I have to say, maybe this glass does work. I've never tried it. Alright, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to pour it in my regular pirate glass because I'd rather sip out of that one. Alright, now I've got it in a proper pirate container. Alright, let me smell it again. Yep, smells the same as it was before. Alright, well, this glass works just fine. Alright, enough smelling. Let's start sipping it. This thing's got a little bit of heat on the front end. You definitely taste the molasses sipping this. It definitely has the characteristics of a dark rum. I mean, it's got kind of almost a slight smoky bourbon flavor to it. I like it. It's not a I don't know what to say. It doesn't have that
It doesn't taste like a mouthful of booze.
I like it. I like it a lot. Again, this bottle of rum sent me back about 30 bucks. I think that's what it was, about 30, somewhere around $30. Nice flavor, but I think this one might need ice. I'll be right back. Alright, it's got ice in it. Alright, let's see if it opens it up a little bit. One thing I just noticed by adding this ice, the smell profile just changed a bit. It got more of a woody barrel smell to it. The heat's about the same even with ice, but it is opening up. It's a nice rum. I know I'm sure Pirate Captain Thomas 2 would approve of this one. I don't. I think this could be a sipper. I would say this is a sipper. I think even neat, it was doable. I think with ice, it's a little better. Some of the flavors have been kind of masked though. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I like it both ways. I'll just leave it at that. So, the question you ask is, and you always ask,
Is it a pirate rum?
well, is it? I would say yes. I would say yes. So, I would recommend this rum if you are really into pirate history. The one thing the little village I live in of St. Augustine, Florida, there's a pirate museum here, and they actually have what's believed to be one of the only surviving pirate treasure chests of any pirate in the historical record, and it just happens to be Thomas 2. So, if you ever make it down here, definitely do a tour of the Pirate Museum. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, Thomas too was never got to see his treasure. He died and got cut in half, and that was the end of him. So it's just one of those. But he's an actual documented pirate of that time period. Funny part about the guy was he showed as kind of a family man. He was a very wealthy man, but he didn't flaunt it, and he didn't like to brag about it. He was just happy to be number 2 right next to Henry Avery. So with that, that's the end of this review, this rum review. Wish I had something else to tell you. Oh wait, I forgot. Pirate joke. Okay, you ready for this one? How much rum does it take to get a pirate drunk? Give up? A galleon. Alright. You can use that joke anytime you want. I think it's pretty good. So, with that, that's the end of this rum review. Enjoy the rum you're drinking. Shafar!